Okay, this is my Palmer Square new shopping experience project. So first, going to start out with some observations that I made in the current shopping of Palmer Square. And that one, it is highly dominated by high-end clothing stores, and a lot of these are empty. So just experiencing it right now, I know the weather's bad, but just in general, throughout my 4 years here, it's never been very crowded or happening in those stores over there. So, and I think a big reason of this leads to my second problem, is that online shopping is increasingly popular. Just in our tech age, that's just the new and most efficient thing to do with the amount of time that people have. And three is there's a disconnect between customers and the producers and suppliers of the products. When I go into a store or buy things, I'm not really thinking so much about or even get the chance to hear about like where the product came from, how was their branding, was this made and delivered to me. So therefore, this is my idea and solution to that. And because Princeton actually owns Palmer Square, I wanted to make something that was still efficient and like productive for the university's purposes. So this is it's like a store that has a threefold. And so one is the workspace, two is like the product and gadget sales, and then three, the coffee shop. So the workspace, right now professionals and current students don't really get any chance to interact. Students at Princeton are known to be living in an orange bubble, just have a lack of experience outside of academics, which is, I think, a big downside, whereas like NYU, for example, is always interacting in that like workplace as well. So people also want study breaks. So the coffee shop and just like even the gadget sales could provide that study break. So professionals and students can come there. Professionals can rent out space in order to do all the work they have. And then the product and sales aspect of it, the idea is that the professionals who would be in this office would actually showcase their sales or their product in the sales store and get customer feedback. So that would it would be something new and novel to the Palmer Square current clothing stores that aren't working so well. It would connect the customers and suppliers. It would allow them to have customer feedback. Shopping is experiential, so it would help the customers get to interact with their suppliers as well, and just like have a more interesting time in the store instead of just like buying things efficiently online. And then lastly, the coffee shop. Coffee shops are already really crowded on Palmer Square, so they're very popular. They are interactive, social. You get to share your ideas, and in that regard, can like burst the orange bubble.